Justice Susan Crawford handily defeated former Republican Attorney General Brad Schimmel in Wisconsin's Supreme Court election on Tuesday.
And to Ann, although no one can truly fill your shoes, I am incredibly honored to succeed you on the Wisconsin Supreme Court.
Conservatives viewed the race as a battle for the future of the state and the country.
The numbers aren't gonna turn around. They're too bad, and we're not gonna pull this off. So, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.
Elon Musk warned about the importance of the election on Fox News.
Democrats can gerrymander Wisconsin in order to remove 2 House seats from Republican to Democrat.
Musk warned voters Monday that betting markets showed an 85 to 90% chance of a Crawford victory.
We got to pull a rabbit out of the hat next level.
Crawford won with about 54.5% of the vote to Schimmel's 45.5%.
As a little girl growing up in Chippewa Falls, I never could have imagined that I'd be taking on the richest man in the world.
Both candidates received contributions from tens of thousands of donors across all 50 states. Contributions above $20,000 may not be given directly to a political candidate, but donors can contribute larger amounts through state political parties or political action committees. Musk contributed $3 million to Wisconsin's Republican Party. Billionaires George Soros and J.B. Pritzker contributed $2 million and $1.5 million respectively to the state's Democratic Party. Musk also handed out 2 $1 million checks to signers of a petition against judicial activism. America PAC, which is associated with Musk, heavily supported Schimmel too. The most recent campaign financial filings show the avalanche of funds enabled spending of $21 million by Crawford's campaign and about $10 million by Schimmel's campaign. More than $81 million was spent by other groups in support of the candidates, according to the Brennan Center for Justice. Though Trump won Wisconsin by 1.7 million votes in the fall election, his support did not translate into momentum for Schimmel. Schimmel trailed in the last poll before the election by 7 percentage points. The court now has what is generally acknowledged to be a 4-3 liberal-leaning majority, which will be maintained as Crawford replaces Justice Ann Walsh Bradley, who retires at the end of July. The court is likely to issue critical rulings on voting rights and election rules ahead of the 2026 midterms and the 2028 presidential race, when the state is expected to remain a central battleground. In other Wisconsin election news, voters have approved a constitutional amendment requiring voter ID, reinforcing a 2011 state law. The measure passed in Tuesday's referendum will make it harder to overturn the rule. Supporters say it protects election integrity, while opponents argue it makes it harder for people to vote. President Trump reacted to the news on Truth Social, calling it a big win for Republicans. Trump said it should allow the GOP to win Wisconsin for many years to come. Daniel Monahan, NTD News.